Hello everybody, my name is Inquilry, MD Quill MD. Still figuring that out, but oh man, we really are living in a time of extreme convenience. And I'm not saying that because we have beautiful houses, lights, air conditioning, lots of food, more than you can eat. We're not talking about any of that. I'm talking about just straight up technology. Cell phones, computers, internet, Wi-Fi, all that stuff. Everything is really, really convenient. If you have a question, you pop on your phone, you pull it out and you go, Google. You don't even have to type it in. You just, okay, Google, what is my name? Fine, give me the silent treatment. But outside everything.
Your name was James. I will never forget that.
Oh, shut up. One of the hardest things that I have found out, mostly because I'm very forgetful in the morning every time I got to go to work, is it's very, very hard to unplug from all this stuff. And I just mean sit down. It's easy as sitting down, grab a book and just start reading it. Because I'm always thinking, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? And I want to go to the phone and I want to look it up and figure this out. We are very, very instant gratification. And I'm not saying this the way the news says it. It's just, we want to know. And we have ways of going to figure this out right away. And it's awesome. It's so cool. Oh boy, okay, I'm getting a little too excited. But it's just so awesome that you're able to just figure anything out whenever you want. All the stuff is right there at your fingertips. We are in an age of just knowledge and all that stuff. It's, oh my goodness. I like it. It's cool. It's hard to unplug because when you're so used to doing this, you're so used to, hey, I want to call my friend Ben. You bring out your phone and you call Ben. I mean, I remember when I was growing up, I'd have to go home and call them at home because cell phones were like the indestructible Nokias. The batteries are awesome, but you had to pay for the minutes. They really didn't have very good plans back then. And even if you had a plan, it wasn't that much. It was like $15 a month or something like that. But all you got was like 200 minutes a month. Texting was like a quarter each. Nickel, dime. It was a really different time, so we didn't use our phones. We used to go hang out with people, and now I got friends all over the world, specifically in the US, because that's where I live. But my nearest non-local friend is 3 hours away. And they're the ones who I actually hang out with more than I do the people local to me, because even the people local to me, I don't see them that much. I'm a very bad homebody. I need to get out more. It's kind of depressing. This house, it's my cage. I'm locked here forever. I'm never leaving. I feel the walls closing in. It's like a crypt. But outside of all that stuff, it's cool. I like being able to see all these people. I see them when I go to convention every year. And in fact, I'm already talking with one to try and go to PAX next year. I mean, I've never gone to this convention. I would never have even known about it were it not for other friends of mine who've gone out there. It's just interesting. But the point of this video is it's hard to unplug. It's hard to get away from all this technology and just go do something. An activity which I do, which I find difficult because I want to know so much all the time. Just so many questions that I keep trying to think of and do this, or someone who I want to talk to because it's too quiet and I want to just talk to somebody. It's leaving your phone in the car as you go for a walk in a park. Just an unplug. Spend 30 minutes without any technology. I am way too used to this stuff. This stuff, it's a huge addiction. That's the best way to put it. It is an addiction to be able to get all this stuff so well. And I wonder if I could even do it. Like, I might even just challenge myself. Can I go 24 hours without touching my phone? Without getting onto a computer playing a game? To not Google anything. At work, I have to do it because I have a little handheld which I have to like scan all the items with. I work in retail. But outside of all that, can I do it? And I'm not, other people could probably do it much easier than me. But I've just become so reliant on it. And I wonder how many of you out there are so reliant on technology where you don't even think about it anymore. It's just there. It's part of your life. It is a necessary thing in your life because it's just so convenient. I don't remember the last time I even went to a library outside going to a library to check out another book because I want to know if I want to buy the real one. Because I do like reading. But a lot of my reading has just gone online because ebooks. Online books, digital stuff. It's just convenient, and I know for a fact that me doing all this stuff has really shot my eyesight. In fact, I probably need glasses, but I don't want to get them because glasses are just too much of a hassle for me. I don't want to deal with it. But it's a strain. You got to get away. You got to unplug. You got to just walk around, and you have to actually not look at the screen. Because something I love to do is look at nature pics. I like looking at natural stuff of different scenes of all over the world, of these beautiful scenery. Yet I could also go out here and go to one of the state parks instead of just one of the big national ones and go see the stuff there. And there's historical things all over the place. Like there was a cave in one out by pretty close to me that I think within the past year collapsed. Because, again, it's just a cave. Something bad, like, I think it was like a mudslide fell down and the whole area just like fell. And there was actually a site there, a plaque inside that cave, that this is where a certain settler that was coming from the east going west stayed there with a tribe of Indians and all this stuff. I think it was a kidnapped girl. No, it was a girl who got lost in the woods. And this tribe found her and took care of her until a group of settlers was able to come in and get her back. And I think it was a friendly trade. I don't know exactly. But the plaque was crushed, and it was there for like 50 years, as far as I understand. Because the cave is now gone. That historical site is gone. And I only got to see it once, maybe twice, because I went out there walking with family. And it's a beautiful area. It's right by a dam, which actually blocked up what used to be a rapid, like I think it was like a class 3 rapid river, something like that. I don't know the exact details and exactly what it was, but now it's just a mini lake because there's a dam in the way. And it's just so cool that this stuff is all around us, and I'm not looking at it because I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the technology, the phone, the internet. Old man gets mad at clouds and starts yelling. What? And that's how I feel right now, but it's true. It's the older I'm getting, the more I'm realizing how much I'm missing because I'm focusing it too much over there on the not real stuff. Well, it is real, but it's like a digital thing. It's kind of an abstract real. But I got all this stuff around me. These neighborhoods going up and down. As I'm looking at down my street, I think, wow, this looks very similar to something I saw in Fallout 4. It's a nice neighborhood, only the windows are not broken, and I can't use a head thing I can't use a bobby pin to break into the neighbor's house just so I could rumble and look for bottle caps. A gamer part of me thinks weird. Don't judge me. But it's just interesting seeing all this stuff. Even when I went to the university, we did talk to each other. A lot of people did, but most of the stuff that me and the group of friends that I was with, we would sit down in the food court with our laptops out, and we'd just browse stupid images and laugh and show each other. Or we would do the occasional plan of, hey, let's go over here and do something, which is probably like play a video game. We're talking about our future plans. This is what we'll do when we finally get our degree. And I'm sitting here fat in my house trying to do something with something. I really don't have any plans. I got my degree because I was way too stubborn to give up university because I wanted my degree. That'll be another Rant video, is talking about college. But again, it's just interesting. It's a different perspective. It's one reason I think a lot of the older generation doesn't really click with us is that they focus more out there as we focus more over here. They see more of what's in front of them. We try and see a bigger picture of a more collab. It's just a really interesting, different perspective when you think about it. It's that empathy. It's not sympathy, because sympathy is if you experience something with them and you're able to go that. Empathy is to try and visualize how they feel even though you didn't experience it yourself. A lot of people don't seem to understand the definition. They use the words interchangeably. It's very different. And it's a difference between the two. It's just something I found interesting, just thoughts I want to throw out there. It's just unplugging. It's very hard. It's very difficult. Even my alarm clock needs electricity. I went in a digital one which I could just wind up because I could probably keep that better. But everything requires electricity, power, internet, all that stuff. My cell phone doesn't work without internet. I remember the phones which you had to put the cable in and you had to do that. I couldn't check my email because my mom was on the phone. It was a weird time back in the 90s. Oh well, I think my ranting is enough for today. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts on this unplugging thing. Is it hard for you? Is it not? I mean, what is the thing that you remember doing with no internet? When was the last time you unplugged and just went with no computers, no electronics, no nothing like that? When was the last time you actually did that? Let me know down in the comments. So again, thank you for watching and have a wonderful night. Peace out.